I'm Charlotte Case Putney. I'm 91. I've lived in Benzie County other than college and being with my husband who was in the service for all that time. And I love Benzie County. So I was married the fall of '53, January 2nd of 1954. I entered this room as selective service clerk for Benzie County. And I was selective service clerk in this office for 21 months. And then I joined Ken because he was in the service then. Now that's what I had to, as I walked through the door, I had to fill you in on that. I was too young. I was 20 when I started the job. I was too young to know during the Second World War how the drafting went. I don't know on that. This was after Korea, of course, but I know that this had been the office, draft office, for at least 5 or 6 years. If you're selective service clerk and you do your work right, you would often not have an hour's work to do, 4 hours a day. I read all the books. I read the newspapers, bound newspapers, old ones, and read a lot of books. That's one thing. I had keys to the thing. The librarian at the time was Mrs. Sinclair, who I'd known all my life. And so it was a fine place to be working. They printed the church bulletin over here. I grew up in the Benzonia Congregational Church. But anyway, they printed the bulletin over here around, but we had to slip in to catch the ink. You slip dummies in between each one to do it. And one winter I did that, but I don't know how old I was. I could have been anywhere from probably 10 to 12, 15, I don't know. I wasn't as old as 15 because I was a kid. I don't use the library a lot, which is stupid because I certainly could, but I don't use it a lot. I've come to a lot of programs here and a lot of things on that, but I'm not living 2 blocks from it. I was a lot more active living 2 blocks from it and belonging to the Benzonia Church. I belong to the Blaine Christian Church now. And, but then I was a lot closer, so I was constantly aware of what was going on. And I'm not quite as aware now, and I'm slowing down. I contribute to it because I believe in it. The library and the community house, both. One sister was on they both may have been on the Mills board. I don't remember. I know my sister Susan was, but I'm not sure about Libby. So it's just a very important part because it has a very good library. You can come here and rent. I have never had to, but come and rent the downstairs, the upstairs. There are so many different things that it can do. And so I just hope that it can continue to be here. I have 14 great-grandchildren. I hope that their children can come when they come in the summer to visit and enjoy this building as I have.